teacher, you can probably relate to the situation. You're lining up for recess and you count the number of students you have. You're off by one student. Probably a mistake. So you go and you count again, and sure enough, you're off by one again. Your heart drops. It's that one student, the one who always leaves your class. If they're in trouble, what if you lose your job because of this? Luckily, I'm here to help and provide you with solutions. Welcome to an episode of Coffee and Tantrums. So I'm going to start off by being pretty honest here. There's no quick fix to this problem. You're not going to solve it overnight. A student who runs from your classroom and tries to leave constantly usually has some deep-seated trauma that they have to work through. But luckily, you can follow the steps I give you to hopefully build trust in the student and help them overcome the trauma more efficiently. So the first thing I recommend you do is really build a relationship with that student. You can start with an interest survey, see what they really like, and go from there. Usually like food. So what I would do is I would find a food they like and then bring it for the whole class. But it kind of shows them that, hey, look, this teacher's listening. This teacher cares about me and is trying to help. So do what you can to build a relationship. After that, I would go ahead and focus on creating a safe place for your students. Try to give them as much power as possible. So what I mean by that is they could actually have them decorate their desk, have them decorate a calm down corner, have them put drawings around them that they've made. Really sort of make your room safe for them and give them control of the classroom as much as possible. That way they want to stay there, and when they run, they have a designated place to stay in your classroom. I would go ahead and start getting the parents involved and see what you can learn from there. If there really could be some family dynamics going on, some event that caused a student to want to run, especially if it's an older elementary student, they might have just this might be a learned behavior. They might have learned this when they were younger, that they can run away to get out of work. They could run away to just escape. And really learning from the family about the student's history will really help you moving forward. Families are a powerful tool, and you can use them to create rewards for the student, and you can really get them involved to kind of as a tool to help you moving forward. Another important thing I recommend you do is do a lesson with the student every time they elope. Go over the consequences of elopement. So because they left your classroom, this consequence is going to happen. But if they stay in your classroom, these are all the positive things they can get. Another thing is really find out the why. Why are they leaving your classroom? Are they afraid of the work? Is someone bullying them or being mean to them? Because all of these have different solutions. So if they're running away from the work, they can get support. They can get people coming in to help them. The work could be simplified. They can learn strategies like raising your hand to get help. If someone's bullying them, then you can do restorative lessons. You can get administration involved. There's really numerous things. So really kind of find the why. Then after you've gone over the consequences, after you've gone over the why, start giving them that positive reward for staying in the classroom. Make a big deal that they stayed in even though they were scared. My next advice would be to create a crisis plan for when the student does leave your room. Alleviate a lot of stress from you and have something in place to keep the student safe. So what I mean by a crisis plan is, what are we going to do when the student leaves your classroom? What I like to do is have an administrator who I can text. Texting is great because they can reply got it. So okay, someone is looking for that student. Versus having to call the front office, play a game of telephone. This is quicker and more efficient. I would also develop make sure that people know where that student's going to run to. If your student's going to always go to the library, make sure that admin knows that, hey, he's going to probably be in the library or probably out in the recess area. And every student's different, and every cause of their elopement is going to be different. But luckily, you can follow the steps I gave you to hopefully speed up the process, really learn why they're leaving your classroom, develop a plan in case they do leave your classroom, and give them the resources and support to learn to stay in class. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, keep your coffee strong and your tantrums short.